What's going on, everybody? Today is December 2nd and it's like 10 in the morning and we got to grab some alcohol for the first delivery here. I think it's grabbing 2 bottles of this one, or the 7, I think that's the 750, yeah, not 1.5 liters. 2 of these, we're getting paid, oh, don't want to drop glass right now. We're getting paid $8.50 to drop this off. We're going to grind all day today. I think I'm going until about 8, 9 o'clock, and let's see if we can get close to a $200 goal. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Did you guys all have a nice one? I feel like I gained like 20 pounds. I can literally see it in my face. I'm looking at like photos of me just from like 3 weeks ago and I'm like, wow, he looks a lot thinner. And if it wasn't for the damn Ark Raiders game that came out, I probably would have posted more content. That game is so addictively fun right now. I've been playing it with the boys and just trying to get up to level 75 and max all my stats out. For those of you that don't know, that's just a bunch of BS to you, but yeah, super fun game. Since this is an alcohol delivery, literally pulling up to the customer's house right now, it was literally 0.04 miles away. So we got to scan some ID here and yeah, get paid our $8.50 for this nice one and keep moving on. First one down, $8.50, easy peasy. Let's see what else thing we can grab here. Maybe we can get more shop and pay. As you can see, that was a very easy shop and pay. Obviously, no hits to my stats. If you guys haven't watched the video I just dropped on the Dasher roundtable experience that I had, it is pretty lengthy. It's like a 40-minute video, but I go over everything. Not everything, but to the best of my ability, I explained what the meeting was about, kind of like a timeline of what we talked about, what changes are going to possibly be coming to the system, and the changes that I feel have already made to the system, like on-time ratings, how it's gotten a little bit better because we really stressed to them that they dropped the ball on that one, and they understood that they did. So I believe they've made changes to that already. And yeah, let's just see what else we can get for today. Heading into Philly Steak Euro Express. Is it Euro or Gyro? I always get confused on this one. And this one's going to pay $7.75 to drop off. Drop off time for the Philly Steak Euro Express. We got to drop off here at Vapes and Smokes, water pipes, hookah, cigars, and vape. And this nice 2 little bags right here. Food, it smells so good. I'm getting hungry already. Oh, very cool. As I walk in there, the guy's like, hey, since you brought me my food, if you want something to drink, like a beverage in there or a snack, you go ahead and grab it. It's on the house. So I grabbed a Snickers bar. I think I'm going to chow that down right now. All right, leaving that drop location right there, chowing down on the Snickers. I'm right next to DashMart. Yeah, I don't like DashMart at all. I think it's a horrible location. There's always, bad orders going out of there. This one is, it is bad, but I'm headed back to the direction I'm already going. So it's $5.75 for like 9 miles. And yeah, of course, that would be horrible. I would never take that. But I'm obviously headed back to the direction I want to go anyway. It's like up by my zone. So we're gonna go do a solid for this guy and go drop off his food for $5.75 for like 9 miles. I don't recommend ever doing this. This is how you lose money doing DoorDash. Unless, the only time you do this is if you're already heading back that direction, you might as well get paid for it. No firearms allowed past this point. Good thing signs are not enforceable in Vegas. Order was ready to go also. Not only that, this also keeps me busy. If you do stay busy on DoorDash, I will tell you this. The developers did tell me this, a little cheat code, a little secret, that the more you accept, the busier they will keep you. So even though this one sounds like a bad delivery, my overall average per hour right now is going to be stronger than if I just declined this one and, got on a downtrend of orders coming to me. DashMart arriving to the customer's home here. Says please just leave at the front door, and that's what we will do. We will leave at the front door. All right, enjoy your DashMart. Thank you. So when I was at the DoorDash headquarters and I was talking to one of the developers during lunchtime, he had mentioned to me, because I asked him a question like, does it matter if you have an 80% or 80 points versus 86 points for Platinum? Is the 86 points person going to get more offers or better deliveries because they have 86 points versus the person with 80 points? And he told me, no, that doesn't matter. But what he did say is the person that is accepting more orders is going to stay consistently more busy, as in they want you to be busy, right? So when they send you offers, sometimes they might be trash. And for instance, like the one I just took was trash, right? $5.75 for 9 miles. Nobody would run that. In the best case scenario for me, it was actually bringing me back to the zone that I wanted to go to anywhere. I mean, it was still the same zone. It was just bringing me back to a better area of the zone that I already wanted to be in. But it's like the algorithm kind of knows where I like to hang out. So it kind of pushes you around in those areas if you've been there before. So even with that being such a bad offer, this is what I just made in the last hour, 59 minutes of having the app on. And this is a true 59 minutes dash time, not an active time. And in 59 minutes, I made what? $22. And that's pretty good. I accepted 4 orders and I declined 1 order there, as you can see in the screenshot. And I stayed busy. If I wouldn't have accepted that last order, then I most likely would have closed out this hour or this 59 minutes with just $16. And the average driver out there is doing this to themselves. So they're handicapping themselves without realizing that they're doing it to themselves. And that's why they think that their zone may be slow or the orders are really trash out there. It's just the driver is not trying to stay proactive. And that's what I just did right now in the last hour. I tried to stay proactive, even though an order might not have been the best, but it closed my hour out with $22. And I will take that anytime. And I'm sure in your guys' zones, if you're averaging $7 an hour, $9 an hour, $14 an hour, whatever it is, there's a way to up that by just being more proactive with your deliveries. Now, obviously it's not gonna work in every single zone. DoorDash is shit in my zone, DoorDash is shit over here. I understand, but just try it, right? When I came back from the Dasher headquarters at the Dasher Roundtable, I would decline a pretty healthy amount of orders and then try and work myself back up in earn by time. So at least I was getting paid for my time, even though I'm taking those trash orders also, right? That was like the little way that I would work my stats back up. But I've come to realize now by talking to the developers that there's a better way to do it, and that's just stay active on earn by offer, and it will work. So try it out. You've got nothing to lose other than maybe like $10 to your gas tank, right? Just try it for one day, see if it works for you. If there's an improvement, then cool. You just tapped into something brand new that can help you earn maybe more per hour on the platform. And if it doesn't work for you, then hey, you know, no harm, no foul. You spent $10 for some tuition to learn how it works. But I highly recommend try it with the new system that's out right now. That's if you have the point system. You know, I don't know if this is 100% in the old tiers or whatnot. So just try it. I'm not saying 100% it's gonna work definitively for you, but I know it works for me and I see it working for other Dashers in my zone. Doesn't hurt to try. Time to grab a little bit of petrol right now. We're paying $3.71 9/10 of a penny. I'll throw $20 in the tank right here real quick and then go ahead and hit the road. Come on, give me gas. Gourmet Burgers and Brews, Red Robin Yum. Let's get this order picked up real quick here. This one's gonna pay $8 to run. Looks like they're doing a little bit of moving here. This one just says leave it at the front door. Oh, leave it right there. All right, you guys enjoy your Red Robin. Thank you. From one burger spot to the next, Smash Burger. This one's paying $7 to drop off. Smash Burger. Oh, welcome to our home. This one just says leave at the front door right here. I don't believe this door is open, but we're gonna trial it. It is. So we can walk up to the next front door. Is there a spring on that? There it is. Hey, drop it off right here. All right. You guys enjoy your Smash Burger. Thank you. Heading into Iki Ramen House right now. And Joe, look, the mop still exists like a year later. Insane. It's like its home location is on the outside of the building there. This one's gonna pay, I think it came in as $9.60, so let's grab this one real quick. It's always nice to have a delivery where you can park right by the door and it's an apartment, and boom, you don't have to walk very far at all. Enjoy your Iki Ramen House. Thank you. Well, the base pay on that one was kind of odd, $2.10. I figured that 10 cents would have been on the customer side. I don't think I've ever seen a base pay be like a number like that, other than like a, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. It's usually like 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, but $2.10? Weird. Going into Cup Bop for the next order here. This one came in as $9.50. Nice, that order was ready to go when I walked in there. I'm really contemplating on upgrading my cell phone right now. I've got a S23 Ultra, and I think I want to go get the S25 Ultra, even though the new S26 Ultra is coming out in like February or something, but I don't know if I can wait that long. I'm pretty sure I've had this S23 Ultra for about 3 years now. I've had it paid off for over a year now, I believe, and I want to get the upgraded, you know, the 25 Ultra that's out there, because the camera is better. So everything that you guys have seen in the last like 2.5 to 3 years on this channel has all been filmed on an S23 Ultra. And the S25 Ultra's camera is better than this one, But I've been doing research on it, and I'm like looking at like comparisons of them, and I feel like the S23 Ultra camera is better when I look at videos, that it's not like as whitewashed out and the colors are like kind of duller. But I don't know, that just might be, you know, it's imperceivable, I bet, when you just film something and you don't have a comparison next to it. I know that camera is definitely better, but the newest Samsung that's coming out in like, I think they say end of January release or February of next year, the S26 Ultra, and that camera and phone is going to be pretty legit. But I don't know if I want to wait that long for that phone, and the features that are on it, to me, I don't really care. Like, I'm not going to really use, like, I don't even use the features that are on this phone right now. Really, it's just the camera that I use on it mainly. Other than that, everything else works just fine. So there's even like no point of even upgrading it, other than right now my power port where I plug in for power, I've literally plugged in probably, I almost want to say 5 to 10,000 times, maybe even more than that, that now when I plug something into it, like at my house when I'm charging, the cable doesn't even want to stay in the charging port. It'll fall out if you barely just wiggle the phone. In the car, I don't have that much of an issue because I have like a holder and I can plug it in and it works just fine inside the car, and it won't fall out unless you like give it a nice tug. So it's kind of like been annoying me the last, like, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so I've had that issue. And sometimes it'll even happen when I'm making my videos and I have to pull the data off this phone and put it onto my laptop or my computer at home. So like when I'm traveling, I have kind of issues with it. And like if you barely even tap the phone while you're transferring data, sometimes it'll kick the connection off, and then, you know, I've got to redo it a bunch of times. It's just, you know, a little bit of a frustration there. So I may be getting a new cell phone here, which is kind of exciting, but I don't know if I want to pull the trigger yet. What kind of cell phones are you guys using for your dashing experience right now? I know you guys might not be recording stuff, but what cell phones are you guys using to have like the best experience? Are you guys the iPhone gang, or are you guys Android? I've always been Android. The reason why I don't use iPhones is because it's a closed ecosystem. It's not open source, and I really like to be able to get anything I want at any time on my phone or customize it however I want, apps, whatever it is. But yeah, let me know. Do any of you guys currently use the S25 Ultra right now? And if you do, let me know. That'd be nice to get a little bit of input on it. And we're at a 3rd floor drop off right here. Yeah, does the phone work well? That's if you guys are using it. So I think I'm gonna pretty much upgrade probably this week. I don't know, haven't 100% decided yet. Enjoy your cup bop. I'm gonna take a slight break right now. I've got an appointment to go to the DMV to get my real ID. Last time I went to get it, I didn't have the right birth certificate. I didn't have like a certified one. So I only had like a copy, and they don't take those. So I had to order a birth certificate, and I've gotten that since then, and I've got this appointment booked. I gotta be there in like the next like 30 minutes or so. So I'm gonna take a break here, do that, probably get something to eat, and then I'll catch up with you guys after I'm done, you know, getting my real ID and doing the whole DMV thing. DMV all done. Cost me $8.50 to get my real ID. Finally, that headache's over. It's people like, oh, you had 20 years to get a real ID. Well, I don't travel at all. Never had to need a use for it, but now definitely need to get one. All right, time to go get some food. It is burger time. I'm headed in my favorite restaurant to get a burger, Chili's. Okay, this looks great right here. Look at that burger, all those fries. Oh, I'm gonna chow down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hit the dinner shift. Well, it's not even dinner yet. It's only like what? Come on, watch, do the thing you're supposed to do. Oh, only when you want to show it. We're looking at 3 o'clock right now. I've arrived to the dinner location to start dashing. The first order we got here is going to be Fleming's, reserved for curbside pickup. It's time is it? 4:28 right now. This one came in as $12.75. Like I said, I'm gonna go till about 8-9 o'clock, pretty much till I start to see the dessert restaurants come in, and then I'm gonna call it quits there. So hopefully we can pick up another $100-something bucks. I think when I stopped at like 1 o'clock or so to get to my to get the DMV by 2 o'clock for that whole thing, and I was only at 56 bucks. So see how much more we can make. Looks like we're dropping at the same time, huh? Cool, thanks, Sam. Appreciate it. Might as well hand it to him, right? You got double deliveries happening.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
Thank you. Do you need a picture? Or
No, I'm good. Thanks so much. Take care.
Thanks.
It's getting cold out here in Vegas right now. 48 degrees outside. At least it's not windy. I grabbed some North Italia here, $17 run. It is one of the large orders, so it's over $100 worth of food. Nice. This delivery is pretty wild. That house right there that's lit up with the Santa Claus on top. Yeah, I used to live in that house for like 10, probably, I don't know, maybe 10 or 14 years. I lived in that house. It's kind of crazy to do a delivery right across the street to who my neighbor used to be. And I'm pretty sure this is the same neighbor that's lived here. I don't think they moved at all. Cars still look the same. Still got friends in this neighborhood. You know, older friends, not like people that are my age, like, you know, the older gentlemen guys. All right, it says just leave at the front door. Do not knock or ring. The camera will know it's here. So you guys enjoy your North Italia. Oh, come on. And tip it up against the wall right here. All right, thanks guys. See ya. Pizza time. California Pizza Kitchen. This one's paying $16 and some change. Hopefully it's ready. It says it's going to be ready in the next 4 minutes here. DoorDash's time frames have definitely been a lot better. Have you guys noticed that? Whatever they ordered from California Pizza Kitchen, it smells so yummy. It says just leave at the front door here. All right, you guys enjoy. Thank you. Heading into a Japanese steakhouse in Hibachi. Oha. Yum, yum, yum. Sounds good. This one's gonna pay $18 and some change to go drop off at the next customer's home. Dropping off Oha at the customer's front door. Huh, look at these cool little guys right here. Had to use the catering bag for this one. It was 4 solid bags, so let's go ahead and get it all out here. Oh, come on, let me inside the bag. Four bags here. Let's go ahead and get them set up to the front door. Move this to the side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, kind of in the way again there. Nice and neat. All right, you guys enjoy your food. Thank you. Been chilling in my spot here for about 30 minutes after that OHA offer. It's 8 o'clock now, and I haven't seen anything worth taking. I've declined about like 6 or 7 offers. I'm starting to work my AR down, and it usually falls off by 8 o'clock right now. So I'm gonna hang out for like the next 10, 15 minutes. If I don't see any orders, probably gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here. And yeah, not the best earnings today, but still happy with what I made and how many deliveries I took today. This is most likely going to be the last order of the night. We gotta go to Elia Greek Taverna. And this one came in as $17. I think it's like $17 is what it is for us to drop this one off. So let's go run it real quick and wrap the night up. Drop off time for this, whatever order it was called, Elliot or something like that. It's so odd to hand my ID to these guys, the gate guard guys and girls, with the void punch in it, because when I went to the DMV, they voided the current license I have. And they gave me the piece of paper, but I'm still handing them, you know, the punched one. All right, enjoy, thank you. Did DoorDash really just hide 3 cents on an order? I could have sworn that order went from $17.75 to $17.78. Like, what's the point of hiding 3 pennies on an order? Wow. All right, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up right now. It's 8:30. Usually, like I said, it falls off and it's gonna die. It's gonna die out right now. It's already been pretty dead right now. And I'm gonna start to see all of those crappy orders for all of your dessert places like Dairy Queen and, you know, whatever it is, right? So I need to look at my numbers. Actually, I'm just gonna give a rough estimate. I made $56 for like the 2.5 or 3 hours that I did in the morning time. And then I just drove about 4 hours right now for, I believe, 83. So I'm just gonna round those down. 50 plus 80 is 130, plus 6 plus 3 is 9. So 139 or something like that. Yeah, I think it's $139. I probably just did that math wrong right there. Let's just call it $140 for the day. Yeah, not the best earnings, but I didn't really give it the long 10, 12-hour day like I wanted to today. I actually forgot that I had scheduled myself to go to the DMV, and I got a text message an hour before I had to go saying, hey, remember about your scheduled DMV visit? So yeah, had to waste a little bit of time on that. Then we got something to eat. You know, didn't put in the full time that I really wanted to. But I do appreciate you guys making it this far in the video. Hope you guys made some good money out there also. And regardless of what kind of day it is, at least we should be out there grinding and collecting some kind of cash. At least that's what I'm gonna be doing for the entirety of this month, other than, you know, the few days probably leading into Christmas and maybe the few days after it. I might not do any bit of dashing during that time, but I still want to give it a hard try this month and see what kind of money we can bring in throughout, you know, maybe 25, 26 days of dashing. All right, guys, I'll see you in then the next video for tomorrow. I'll try and get my ass out there early and give it a long day, try and shoot for a 10 or 12 hour day, and maybe get closer to that $200 goal. And so it's kind of ironic here is the days that I haven't been recording at all, I've been making $250, $300 a day out here. And then the day that I choose to like go out and dash and try and kind of give it a little bit of my try out there, I only make 140 bucks. It's kind of funny. All right, see you later. Peace.